we're gonna clean our cartridge filter in. Okay. Step one is shutting off the pump. And open this. A little push and stop button. Next thing we need to do is to let the pressure out of the pump. So over here, this lid turns around, so it might not always be facing the same direction. I normally install it the other way around so I can see the pressure gauge, but whatever. There's this air pressure thing here. Gotta open this. Okay, we're gonna let all the water drain out. So we're gonna wait until we don't hear anything. Okay, it's finishing up. I'm gonna take off this locking ring here. So this thing here. This guy, he spins. Okay, he's out. And I'm gonna lift him out. I'm not gonna do that with one hand. Hold on 1 second. Alright, here he is. I'm gonna set him aside. Alright, now we need to lift the lid. You still hear a little water draining. It's basically done. I need to lift the lid off of here. Sometimes, if I'm having trouble, I'll insert like a tool, one of these little slots here, and like just kind of bend it up. But lately, it's been pretty easy to get off. I'm just gonna like stick my foot on this pipe right there and just lift. Okay. Now we can see our filter, pretty gunky. Gonna set the lid aside. Put the lid in the locking ring there. Alright, now I'm gonna lift this out of here and carry it outside to the side of the pool. I gotta set my phone down for this because it's like 30 pounds. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so now the filter, I have it sitting outside. Alright, and now I'm going to take the hose and I'm going to just put it on a very like thin jet stream, hard, high pressure, and I'm going to go around this entire filter, washing it off. As I walk around some of it, sometimes I spin it, and also hosing off on the inside too as best I can. But you're going to see all that like grimy gunk of sunscreen and dirt get kind of hosed off and it'll become whiter. So. It's pretty gunked. So this will take a little while. I'm gonna turn off my camera. This will take like 15 minutes for me to do this whole thing, maybe longer. I'll get all this oils and grams off there the best you can. Not very well. There we go. So I guess we're watching the filter and not the camera. Alright, I'm gonna put the video off while I try to go around and clean this stuff. I finished spraying it off. You can see it's a lot brighter now. So now we're going to put it back into its housing. Let me move it for a second and I'll show you what's important with that. Alright, so back in the pool house, if you look in the housing, the bottom, you can see how it has that big intake that heads over to the heater area where it flows out. So we need to match that with the part on the filter that matches, and it's in the front here where it says this top and has this arrow. And look at the bottom, you can see it has that thing there. That needs to line up. All right, so I'm gonna lift this back into there and seat it. I'm going to turn off the camera because I need both hands for this. All right, so that's back in there now. You know, when you get it in, kind of give it a little twist and push and shake. Make sure it's really in there good. All right, so it should be very solid and flat and not going anywhere. And now we got to put the lid back on. What's this guy? Let's see if I can do it with one hand. All right. And kind of got to push him down in. Alright, I might give it a two-hand push here in a second. I like to put it to the valves in front. There's a pressure valve. It wasn't that way when I took it off, sorry. But when it gets like 25 PSI, then we know it really needs to be changed. That's the idea. Anyways, so I'm going to stop the camera, and I'm going to give it a good push with two hands, and then I'm going to put the lock ring back on. Alright, while the camera was off, I kind of put my hands on the two top parts here, put some pressure down with both, like my whole body weight. You can hear the air come out. And so it's seated pretty good now. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this ring all the way locked in. I kind of set it on. Alright, it's all the way closed. Alright, so the filter is cleaned and back together. The air pressure valve here that we loosened at the beginning is still open. I'm going to start that. Like I'm going to start to get it screwed in, but not close it, so it's open still, but just thread it a little. And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna start the pump. So I'm just gonna hit the start button, which will start the schedule. And you can hear the air coming out. Alright, you need to do this to let it push the air out of the system. So as soon as water comes out, we need to close this. So I'm gonna get ready here. Now everything will prime, and it should be back to flowing much better. Before I started this, the pool was like not moving water,